Hello and welcome to this weekly preview for GBPUSD for Sunday, October 20th to Friday, October 25th, 2013. My name is Ifeanyi from NaraFogo.net. First, the review of the events of last week. Price in the past week, for we are projected a bearish continuation, but it was not to be. However, according to this 4 hours chart, you will notice that between Monday, Tuesday, price has tested key entry levels for sell around these areas and pulled back and forth until it went to the buy area and then triggered a buy that knocked off further sell levels, and it turned out to be a bullish week for the GBP USD. All right, so in this coming week, we will then be expecting a bullish week because we have bullish engulfing formed here. This week has engulfed more than 3 weeks. So we'll be expecting a bullish week in this coming week, and we've already analyzed the pivot points and generated the key levels, and 1.6097 is an instructive key level if you see here. So within this area, this is the weekly Camarilla buy level at 1.6078 and the weekly floor pivot point at 1.6097. And if we will draw based on the 4-hour rise from 1.5895, if we will draw our Fibonacci retracement levels, we are going to be getting something like this. We'll be having, okay, all right, so we'll be having 13.2% retracement at 1.6100, which is still within the same area as we have here, and 50% retracement at 1.6061 is where we have the 21 period moving average, both on 4 hours and on the daily time frame. If you see around the same area. Now, if you see on the daily time frame, you see that a shooting star had formed here, and on 4 hours we have an evening star here, but then there is a kind of pin bar that's formed here, which perhaps is saying that this is a false alert. But we are not going to be debating on that. All we will be doing is we'll be watching our key levels. First, by the time price gets here, we'll be buying around this area, anywhere from 1.6061 or 58 all the way to 1.6100 will be buying. So even if you buy here, please project your stop loss to go below 6021. So buy here, buy here, buy here, I'll be in. Now price might, we don't know what could happen over the weekend, so but if a weekend gap is created, all right, so price might first head up to retest 1.6226 and then turn back. Or if it breaks it, it might keep going up. All right, now back to the weekly time frame. If you notice here, you'll see that this is for this entire year, and this was all that happened in 2012. And you see the price is approaching a very significant key level. There's a pivot point analysis I did on the monthly time frame here, and you notice that 1.6378 is instructive, 6314 is instructive. That's another support resistance level 2, and also you also see that 1.6250 is support resistance level 1 for Camarilla pivot points, and 5994 is Camarilla buy, which has been breached already before it turned back and went up. Now support level 1, okay, pivot points rather monthly is at 1.5965, which was breached earlier and then price returned back to the upside. So if you now see what I did here, you see that I've made some projections around it. So here becomes a very instructive area. You see how the lines have become so thick. So this area, as price gets to this point, there will be serious contention between the bulls and the bears, and it might eventually lead to the final fall of the year for the GBPUSD. Well, a break of that point may extend it further up, but then watch price there if you are bullish on GBPUSD. Okay, now uh, for us for us we are going to be watching these levels on monthly pivot points. So around 1.6058 there is an intersection with what we have here on the weekly pivot. So within the same area there's an intersection, and so we as well be holding it here for a buy. Okay, and we won't just, if our buying here will just be very, because a retest of this level is very likely to push it back down. As in, if you retest 226 and pass goes beyond it to 6250 or 6262 where it tested some few weeks back, price is likely to return to come back to retest within this area, and then it picks up buying. Now also pay attention to the fact that on Tuesday, checking the economic calendar, on Tuesday, non-farm payroll that has not been released since the first Friday of the month of October as a result of the US government shutdown will be coming out. Non-farm payroll, non-employment change, and unemployment rate, they'll be coming out on Tuesday at 1:30. So pay close attention to that. And then on the same Tuesday, public sector net borrowing from the UK, from Britain, will be coming out, and this might be a game changer. Who knows? But then let's see. Let's just keep our fingers crossed. So, and it's also a very busy week on Wednesday for the GBP, as the Monetary Policy Committee asset purchase facility votes will be out, as well as the bank official rate votes. They will be out at 9:30 on Wednesday. So it's quite an interesting week for the cable traders. So we will be keeping our eyes on what will be happening in the economic calendar, as well as watch our chart very closely. Mind you, we are bullish this week on GBPUSD, and also note that the GBPUSD is approaching, the month is approaching a close, and based on the monthly time frame, the GBPUSD is still strongly bullish. So watch it. But then while you're watching it, also watch these levels are lined up here. 1.6338, which was the high recorded in 2012. 1.6309, 1.6301. These are strong key levels that price have tested in the past year and was rejected. So it has formed a very big, solid resistance line there. So watch it very closely. As price gets there, we are going to be watching out for possible reversal patterns that will tell us to sell GBPUSD. Okay, so I hope that with this you'll be able to make impressive trading decisions in the coming week. Remember, we are going to be bullish and we'll be buying at 1.6100, 1.6078, 1.6061 areas, and these are very, very instructive areas for us to buy. If price for any reasons forces itself so much down, for any reasons 1.5967 or 65 area will be another good place to buy for the week beginning Sunday 20th to Friday 25th of October 2013. My name remains Ifeanyi, and I hope that this simple analysis is going to help you in the coming week to make and keep profits you can multiply. Thank you and God bless you. This has been brought to you courtesy naraforgo.net. Have a wonderful and green, peaceful week.